yeah, yeah. I never play in them Jeeps, double up back of the seat, yeah, yeah. I'm out here looking like Meech, flooded the Petit Philippe, yeah, yeah. Bookings all up in the beats, we got the key to the streets, oh Lord. Remember they said I was done, but they ain't on the 1-1. We get your chain in this 1-1. I tell my nigga I won one, I tell my nigga to get it back. He in the field about to punch up. I hit your man in your side piece, that's on the low, but I'm on one.
I said this in one of my videos. I said, if you got mouthpiece here in America, that shit translates outside the country. Don't think, oh, because I have mouthpiece here, I gotta relearn mouthpiece when I'm in another country. And remember what I said at the top of the video. Mouthpiece is really, truly, and really nonverbal. I mean, because so Afi could tell you, yo, tell her, you know, her dress look, whatever, and her heels, and you look like an accountant. But let's say not you, let's say another dude that he says that to. He goes, "Hey, miss, hey, that looks cute on you and your dresses." Yeah, he said the words, but that energy, that tone, the vibe is kind of off. You know what I mean? Like confidence is in here. It starts like on the inside, body language, man. Even the way you stand, because even if you said it all confident, but your shoulders all roll forward, like, come on, that's not like, I don't have to consciously think, you know what I'm saying, when I'm standing and walking, that I gotta put my shoulders back and my chin up and all that. Like, I don't have to consciously think that. That's just natural. You know what I mean? And women see that, women notice that. But what I was saying was mouthpiece could translate into your travels. When you travel to another country, it's the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, I be telling y'all, you don't have to be, you know what I'm saying, super fluent or even fluent in another language. All you need is the basics. Kindergarten, first grade, you know what I mean? He, she, we, they, in, out, want, you know, have, you know what I mean? Him, you know what I mean? Little things like that. Boy, girl, little things like that. You know enough of that? You know what I mean? And if there's certain phrases that you want to want to say, Google translate that shit real quick, put that shit in your head so that shit flow out, you know what I mean, naturally. But not just, basically where I want to transition is from talking about mouthpiece to talking about that passport game. You know what I mean? I've been traveling. I did my travels also, but we never really sat down and actually talked about our travels. You know what I'm saying? Like on some, like, you know, chop it up, maybe a couple stories, whatever. But yeah, travel gang, man. First thing I want to say is a lot of dudes on YouTube talking about this travel thing, man, and in a negative way. And what I want to say on that is, number one, first thing I want to say is dudes need to stop being penis patrol police.
Talk about it.
Dudes need to stop being penis patrol police. Okay? What a man does, whatever he does, my thing, as long as you ain't, you know what I'm saying, messing with the, you know what I mean, the you know what I mean, the little underage, whatever, or the animals, do you? You're not affecting me, family. But anyway, so number one, a lot of penis patrol police out here in these streets on YouTube. That's number one. Number two, the fact that these content creators, especially the ones with big followings, you know what I mean, some older gentlemen, you know what I'm saying, when they put that message that you traveling outside the country is synonymous with sex tourism, it's like, if you put that in a young cat's mind at 16, 17, 18, he don't even have his passport yet, he might think, I'm not even going to get a passport because if I travel, people, I'm not even going to go out there for that, but people might think I'm out there for that. So, you know, I'm not even going to do it. I don't want them calling me a simp. But these young cats, they worried about what dudes on the internet is calling them. You know what I mean? So if a dude decide he wants to go to Brazil, or he wants to go to Cuba, or he wants to go to Costa Rica, oh, he must be going out there for the women because he can't get no chicks out here. It's like, yo, bro, Afi, I want you to talk about this, man. Now, now we're not gonna get to that yet, cause I want to save the chicks for last, man. This is what I want to talk about when it comes to travel. Let's talk about the good, then we gonna get into that sector with the traveling, man. Overall, how has traveling changed your life?
Uh, I say traveling changed my life because it just gave me a different, it gave me a different perspective on life, period, on the way other people live and what people honor and respect. You know, it's one thing reading it, it's another thing seeing it. I can just think about times where I was, you know, sitting on the stairs of the Great Wall of China reflecting. It sure beats reflecting on your front steps. Makes you feel like you made it when you reach certain places. These places are put for us to visit. That's why there's so much shit all around because it's meant for us to have these experiences, not just for us to watch TV, seeing people where they at when they're at places we can go. That's what I say on that one.
Hey, hey, what I say real quick, how it changed my life is it gave me a different perspective on life. You know what I'm saying? But to unpack that statement, it all right. Let me just paint the picture for you. 'Cause I really can't put it into words. I'm gonna paint the picture for you. You go to certain countries. You know what I mean? Let's call them third world, because a lot of people relate to that word. Certain third world countries that I've been to, I would see men, you know, happy. They weren't in. They were living in compared to how I live. They lived in dilapidated conditions, but they were still happy. They probably may not had a running shower. You know what I'm saying? They may have to take a shower outside. You know what I mean? They may have lived in a shack, but they with their family, they with their friends, they drinking their beer. They playing dominoes, or they just talking about life. I mean, they ain't talking about Kardashians and all that. They talking about life, past, future, present. And again, I emphasize they were happy. They weren't depressed. They weren't suicidal. I mean, like people, a lot of people here in America, they weren't on psych meds. I mean, and it got me like they don't have nowhere near as many amenities as I have, but they're happy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we ain't holding money. Well, it's money, but we holding knowledge in our hands, man. Mindset coach. But overall, just seeing these different conditions and still seeing the mindset of these people in these conditions made me realize, what's really important in life. You know what I mean? And that's, really knowing yourself, building genuine connections with people. You know what I mean? Not just on some business, you know what I mean? On some like human to human. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, traveling helped me look at human beings differently. Had me look at myself like, yo, I can understand that I'm blessed now. Like I kind of felt like I was blessed, but I know I'm blessed now. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I could have been in a position, and I could have been born in a position, no problem. You know what I mean? My parents could have decided to not move away from Haiti and have their whole family born and raised in Haiti. Haiti's a third world country, one of the poorest, if not the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere. Yet they decided to make the move to come here to New York, and I live blessed, man. So yeah, man, traveling to change my life. But aside from that, the people helped me do that. But yo, speak on the food, man. Speak on how different type of food and how your palate, can sometimes explode from the different things that you taste. Like, oh shit, I ain't never tasted this before. You know what I mean? Like how that makes you even gives you memories, you know what I mean, of something that you tasted for the first time.
I touch on that, and I'll touch on one more thing real quick. Traveling is a different level when you're traveling with product.
Mm.
And it don't have to be a book. You travel with the product, bro. Y'all missed that one. You travel with the product. When you travel with product, you meet people. Facts. See, y'all thought I was bragging. Ha! No, you travel with product, you meet people, bro. Whatever that product is, it's gonna meet people. If you have certain products, you're gonna meet certain people. Just something to think about. As far as the food, yeah, just different kinds of food, man, and just I mean, just like I was just in, you know, you can have a smoothie, but I remember having a smoothie on Belize on the beach, and I went on a date with this girl from Belize. I picked her up on my golf cart.
Mm. Mm. Word. Mm.
Niggas be boring. Y'all don't be doing shit.
These gotta live their life, man. Hey,
Oh no!
just to tie in
like that, do ya?
hey yo, just to tie in Mouthpiece to the travel. Again, Mouthpiece ain't just for the chicks when you go out there. Like now you have a mouthpiece. Now you're meeting people. You feeling the vibes of the people of the other. That's another thing. Like I travel like a local. You know what I mean? I don't travel like a tourist. I'm not staying in a resort and I'm not going nowhere because I'm afraid of getting robbed and they're gonna take my kidney. And now I'm copping that Airbnb. You know what I'm saying? I'm hollering at the cab driver. Yo, where it at? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna learn a little bit of that language to be able to say, yo, where it at? I need to, yo, where can I find this or where can I find that? I mean, yo, let me get your card. You talking about you gonna give Shorty your card? I'm actually do. Yo, let me get your card, man. But I gotta go, so I'm gonna holler at you, man. It's a vibe, you know what I'm saying? You're building a rapport, you know what I'm saying? Networking. So when you're able to do that, now you're not going to the tourist restaurant. You're going to the genuine spots now. Now, because you know the cab driver who know the chef, now the restaurant owners hooking you up like, yo, oh, you from where? Y'all got family from over there. A word up in, yo, y'all living at, yo, bring them just like that. Instead of, wait, hold on, I don't know, they might rob me. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. But again, it's all about vibes, man. But you're gonna learn how to pick up vibes, like Afi said. The most important thing a male wanting to be a man can learn is how to pick up on patterns, yo. That's a sign of intellect. That's how you come to conclusions. You know what I mean? As opposed to somebody spoon feeding you. So I say that to say, once you start having enough conversations with enough people, not just women, you'll start to be able to pick up the vibe. You'll learn how to steer and guide a conversation because you've been here before. It may not be the same exact words, but you've been here before. I mean, so stop being afraid to stop being afraid to talk to people. But I know why you're afraid, because you have nothing to talk about. You don't have a life. You only know what they're telling you on TV. I live IRL. That's what you kids are saying nowadays. IRL in real life. I live IRL, man. Y'all dudes live virtually. Get out. Yo, stop telling me about this mash stuff.
You know what's funny? I've been hearing this 304 shit in the manosphere. I be thinking, nigga, that's our shit, bro. That's like 304 pager shit, bro. I figured it out. I was like 304. I was like, yo, that's pager shit. I was like, how they know that? Like,
just funny how shit market around.
Every 20 years.
Is there something about females that you wanted to know but could never figure out? Are you struggling with relationships? Do you feel like you're being taken advantage of by the women in your life? Do you want to know how to leverage the playing field to your favor? Well, did you know that the female mind and the female psyche are mysterious and unexplored regions like the dark web of the internet? For this reason, men need a method of decrypting or hacking the manipulative psyche or dark web of the female mind. Once a man has a deep understanding of true female nature, he will then be able to hack her programming.
Access granted.
The purpose of this book is to help grown males evolve into men so that they can treat the women in their lives accordingly.
You win.